Hi, I'm Julian Douglas. People know me as BMX Dad. I am from El Paso, Texas. Now I'm going to show you guys how to do a bar spin. Now I'm constantly getting this request on the Instagram. Now if you aren't following me on Instagram, my link is down below. Go ahead and hit that follow. But yes, I'm constantly asked, how do you bar spin? Can you make a video how to bar spin? Can you help me out with bar spins? So I caved in, and I'm making this for you guys who have been asking me. Now when it comes to bar spins, or just tricks in general, I like to separate them in two categories. You have tricks you have to send, and you have tricks you have to learn. For example, a bar spin is a trick you just have to send because it is actually a really easy trick, but it's just scary. But as long as you send it, you'll land it. And then as an example for tricks you have to learn, a toe whip. Anybody can really take themselves off the bike, but it takes time learning that movement, unless you're like really OP at BMX. But again, bar spins, tricks you have to send, tricks you have to learn, toe whip as an example. Now what makes bar spins hard is that it is a scary trick because you are letting your hands go, but it's a really easy trick because once you do them and you constantly keep doing them, they just get easier and easier. That's because your body is learning that muscle memory. Now with bar spins, there is actually two ways to do a bar spin. You have a chuck and you have a bus. Now back in the late 90s, those are actually considered two tricks because again, a chuck is when you throw the bar, which is a bar spin, and a bus driver is when you're guiding the bar with the hand you're going to throw and you're catching with your offhand. So as an example, for a bus driver, I would guide and then catch. And then again, with a chuck, throw, catch, throw, catch. Two different ways to do a bar spin. Back in the day, they were two different tricks. Now again, bar spins are actually really easy. It's just a scary trick. But once you just send it, you're going to be like, wow, that was not hard at all. But I'm going to show you guys easier steps on how to do a bar spin. Now, like I said, there's two ways to do a bar spin. You have your chuck and you have your bus driver. Now again, with the chuck, your hands completely are free from the handlebars. And then you have your bus driver where your hand's guiding the bar to your other hand. Now depending on your forward foot, that's going to be the way you can throw your bar. So since I'm left foot forward, left foot, I'm going to be throwing the bar into my left foot. That way it's away from it. Now if you're right foot forward, you're going to throw the bar into your right foot. Now, try not to get that confused because if you're left foot forward, like I am, and I start throwing it into my right, that's actually going to be a switch bar, just so you know. So you'll learn switch bars before you learn your regular bars. Now again, left foot forward, left foot, your right foot forward, right foot. Super simple. Now one way a lot of people learn the rotation of how to throw the bar is they'll sit on their bike and they'll just learn and keep doing it. That's actually a really good way because bar spins, besides again just sending it, it's one of those tricks your body has to just remember it. The more you do it, the more you're gonna get muscle memory. We can just do it closed, even chucking closed. Bar spins are an easy trick. Again, they're just a scary trick because you just have to send it. Now preferably with bar spins, you always want to be leveled when you come out of the quarter or when you're doing a flat. What I mean by leveled is your bike wants to be leveled, equal. You don't want to be like this, because then you might have a chance of flipping back forward. You want to be level, that way if you do miss the bar, you just fall straight down center. Plus they just look cleaner. I think they look cleaner. What I think you should do is when you're learning bar spins, instead of like riding and doing pull-up bars, just ride the bike like you normally would, but don't pick the front tire up, just spin the bar. So just come up, spin the bar, spin the bar. Now the reason why I say do it like that, because that is the exact position you're going to be when you throw a bar. When you do pull up, you're not going to be like this throwing the bar. You're going to be centered on it when you throw an actual bar spin. So that's why I say just keep doing those, riding with the bike and then just spinning the bar. That way you get that muscle memory for it. So when you are ready to take it on either a hop or out of a quarter, your body is already used to it. Now remember, I'm going to throw it into my forward foot, catch. Now here's another extra tip when it comes to doing the bar spin. Since I'm left foot forward, again I'm going to throw with my left, I'm going to catch with my right. Remember that. Throw hand, catch hand. Throw hand, catch hand. Throw hand, catch hand. Throw hand, catch hand. Really simple. Now, since you already got the movement, the muscle memory, and you guys learned the full rotation of how you could do your bar spin, you either want to take it to a fly out or you want to take it flat. Now doing out a fly out, do it on a quarter that you're real comfortable with, a quarter that you're used to sending stuff on, that's your usual learning quarter. Mine is the one behind me. you have to not be scared. You have to not be scared. And with flat, you just have to send it. If you hop high enough, you're gonna get the bar spin, or you might double dribble, but you will get the bar spin. If you don't hop high enough, you're probably gonna go halfway and catch like this or like this. You know, then you learn another trick, you learn a half bar spin. But if you hop high enough doing a flat, you'll do the whole bar. It's a really easy trick. So I'm gonna do one hop, and I'm gonna do a fly out one. And then I'll do a chuck on the fly out, then I'll do a bus drive on the fly out. Now remember, if you don't hop high enough, doing a flat, you will double dribble. Now remember, hop, throw, and catch. You just have to send. It's one of those tricks you just have to send. But if you are struggling on the bar spin, I personally suggest you learn them out of flyouts. That way you can learn the movement, because throwing them flat and throwing them out of fly out, it's a completely different experience, just because you have more air time doing out of quarter compared to you having air time doing them flat. Flat, you literally have to hop into it. But a quarter, you just sends you. But saying that, let's go to the quarter. Now again, doing out of a quarter is a lot easier than doing a flat, just for the fact that you have more air time. But again, there is two ways that you got to remember to do bar spins. You have your chuck and your bus driver. So I'm going to do a chuck first, and I'm going to do a bus driver. That way you guys can get even a better hint of what I mean by two ways to do bar spins. Y'all saw I did the chuck where my hands are completely freely from the bar, and I did a bus driver where my hands are guiding it. Now you always want to make sure your bike level's out before you even throw the bar. That way you don't wreck yourself, and plus it just naturally feels better. Now to get that confidence of throwing the bar out of the quarter, here's a tip that I've learned, and I actually learned from one of the other dudes who's helped me with the bar spin out of the quarter, is when you come out, sort of take off your forward foot when you throw the bar. That way you have something to compress on, and it sort of gives you a little more confidence besides just having your feet on the bike, which I'll show you guys right here. Throw the bar past with one foot. Now again, with bar spins, it's really just a trick, and all it is, it's just a trick you just have to send. But again, if you are struggling, always remember, throw into your forward foot. Your forward foot hand, which would be, for me, my left, is my throw hand. My right would be my catch hand. Get the motion of throwing the bar. Always level out your bike. And remember, just fully send it. You're not going to hurt yourself with a bar, unless you really want to hurt yourself with a bar. But saying that, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you did. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys next time.